Hey, we're recording.
Oh, I thought it was counting down.
Just like that.
We're doing, for the first time since we're together in Chattanooga, we're recording straight to Substack, which is where we host Seth Said What. So if you're listening to this, wherever you listen to podcasts, that was why there was a little bit of a delay. Hello, everybody.
Hey, let's we're okay. So just to acknowledge that if you're watching this,
We look
and
nice.
the sound is probably also different, but yeah, we look all dolled up, and we're in the back room of a music venue for a fundraiser that we're both attending. So, but we're like, we got to get our Seth Said What out. So
Yep.
for you guys at the Seth Said What Nation,
That's right.
which by the way, just a quick aside, I've
Yeah.
thought, what a missed opportunity. We probably should change like the nation part. I just said that to tribe.
Duh.
It's a Godinism. The
Seth Said What tribe. That
Okay.
is so good.
That said,
Yep.
let's read today's blog and then reflect.
Okay.
It's called To Be Heard. Big company customer service has evolved to be pointless, a useless shadow of its former self. Big companies can't take responsibility. Only humans can. And when we depersonalize our interactions and work to minimize the time spent and use a refund or policy to, quote, make it right, we forget what service is usually for. It's simply cheaper to offer a refund and move on, or to fill out a form and ignore the complaint altogether. The customer who cares enough to complain about a doctor, a product, a service, or even an expectation is rarely seeking a refund. A refund doesn't make things right. We want to be heard, understood, and responded to, and we'd like the organization to learn something in exchange. Not only is this cheaper than a refund, it makes you better.
That is true. That is one of the things in my last job where it was a tech company, I would talk about Seth's whole philosophy on people just want to be heard with customer service. Because I think that's so, especially in a noisy world, I think a lot of us in life are looking to be heard. But this reminds me of, because family episode was in the car with Grand Dude earlier today, who was complaining about McDonald's and how they still have not figured out their service component when it comes to in person or pickup. They still only focus on the drive-through, and from his perspective.
No,
Whereas
it's true.
we were in the Chick-fil-A drive-through, and he was saying
It's
that
flawless.
they've figured it out. And so that was just a great example of, practically speaking, of brands where customer service is a competitive advantage versus those who, I feel like for McDonald's, they've always done that. They were kind of the first to do the drive-through, but in this new world of DoorDash and pickup and kiosks and all the things, maybe they haven't prioritized that and prioritized customer service.
Well, it's funny you bring up that particular brand because I was watching a little bit of football last night, Monday Night Football, and there was a McDonald's commercial, and they're like, we're bringing back the value meal, a little bit of like modern rebranding and pricing. But the first thing I thought of was, yeah, but it still sucks to go in and interact with the people that you hire. Like the last time I went in, there were two back-to-back kiosks, so 4 places to order, 2 of them broken.
Oh, wow.
And I went up to the counter and no one was there.
That was Dad's whole complaint.
And I had to stand there for minutes before anyone even looked at me. And it was like, I don't care if you rebrand. I don't care if you're the cheaper option. I want, this is what I'm here for. So, yeah, it's funny you bring that up because I was thinking the same exact thing. I had an email interaction with a brand that I love called Granola. It's an AI note taker that I've been promoting a lot. I love it so much. So shout out to Granola. And yes, if you'd like to be a sponsor, we would totally take your sponsorship. Yes. But I am moving jobs and had my work account attached. And I was like, man, I've had so many great conversations that I'd love to take that weren't even necessarily only for work stuff, but I'd love to take with me stuff like our Seth Said What conversations. So
we have a guest appearance.
You want to come hang out? Okay, so this guest would like to make an appearance.
We have Strider.
This is Strider Man.
We're doing our Seth Said What podcast. Can you say Seth Said What?
Seth Said What?
There you go.
Nailed it.
So yeah, I messaged customer service or put in a support ticket. And it was a little delayed, but they apologized for delay.
Oh.
This person introduced themselves by name, not just an anonymous support ticket where it's very easy to do that, but used my name, said their name, apologized for the delay, and then said that the task is done. Thanks for being a customer.
That's awesome.
And it was
kind and good.
It was kind and good. It was human, and I think especially in software where it's not retail, it's not service industry, it's so easy to be void of humanity in software. Mm-hmm. But I think that's where it goes extra far to say like, a human responded to me, and I feel served, I feel heard. It's awesome. So I tried to meet with the positive with the McDonald's negative.
Exactly.
Agreed.
So, yes.
Agreed.
Love it. All right. Well, we're going to wrap this episode so we can go participate in the fundraiser that we are at. But thanks for listening, guys. And Strider, thanks for being here.
Seth said what?
You nailed it. Mimi's going to love that. Mimi loves when we say Seth said what.
That's right.
mean, Seth said what? Seth said what?
There it is.
There it is. All right, everybody. Go to SethSaidWhat.com. Let us know your thoughts, your comments. Who are your favorite brands that are doing customer service well? I would love to hear that so we can support more of those.
That'd be awesome.
Seth said what?